You ever notice how some people make success look effortless? Like they knew all the right moves, all the right people, and they just glided through the doors that stayed locked for everybody else? Here's the truth. Most of those people had something you didn't see. They had mentors. They had someone who showed them where the landmines were buried and where the shortcuts actually worked. And if you're sitting here thinking, I don't have that kind of person in my life, don't worry. That's exactly what we're breaking down today, because mentorship isn't a luxury, it's a game changer. This is From Broke to Boardroom, and today we're talking about how mentorship can completely shift the direction of your life. Chapter 1, my first experience with mentorship. I'll be real with you. I didn't even know what mentorship was when it was coming up. Nobody sat me down in high school or college and said, here's how you find somebody to guide you. All I knew was I wanted more than where I started. My first real mentor showed up when I was in the Army. I was just a young helicopter mechanic, focused on doing my job, trying not to mess up, but there was this leader, older seasoned, who saw something in me that I didn't see yet. He didn't just tell me what to do, he explained why things matter. He broke down the bigger picture, the impact of every move that we made. One day he said, Sergeant Hart, you don't just fix helicopters, you keep people alive. Don't ever forget that. That stuck with me because it made me realize mentorship isn't about teaching you tasks. It's about shifting the way you see yourself. That was the first time I understood the power of having someone believe in you before you even believe in yourself. Chapter 2, why mentorship matters. See, mentorship gives you three things: perspective, access, and acceleration. Perspective. A mentor has already been where you're trying to go. They know the pitfalls, the shortcuts, the mistakes that can set you back years. Access. Mentors can open doors that you didn't even know existed. Introductions, opportunities, a seat at the table that you never thought you'd sit at. Acceleration. You can grind on your own for 10 years, or you can learn from someone who's made the mistakes already and save yourself half that time. Think about it like this. If you're trying to climb a mountain, you can stumble your way up, figure it out as you go. Or you can follow someone who's already knows the trail, where the cliffs are, and how to get to the top faster. That's what mentorship does. Chapter 3, what happens without mentorship? Let's keep it real. Most of us start broke. Not just financially, but informationally. Nobody handed us the playbook. And when you don't have mentorship, you end up wasting years chasing the wrong things. You take jobs that don't grow you. You accept treatment that you shouldn't tolerate. You settle for less because you don't even realize that you can ask for more. I remember watching people in my earlier career who didn't have guidance. They were smart, hardworking, but they didn't know how to play the game. They'd get passed over for promotions, overlooked for opportunities, and they thought it was just bad luck. But it wasn't bad luck. It was lack of guidance. Nobody was in their ear saying, here's how you move. Here's how you position yourself. Here's how you win. That's what being broken knowledge looks like. You hustle hard, but you're running in circles. Chapter 4, what happens with mentorship? Now flip that. Imagine having someone in your corner who sees your blind spots, sharpens your skills, and pushes you past your comfort zone. Every successful person that you admire, they didn't do it alone. Oprah had Maya Angelou. Steve Jobs had Robert Freeland. LeBron James had coaches, older players who kept him focused. For me, mentorship is why I transitioned from being just another employee to stepping into leadership. My mentors forced me to level up. They challenged me when I got comfortable. They introduced me to people that I never thought I'd meet. That's how you go from broke, lost, unsure, running in circles, to boardroom. Confident, strategic, and respected. Mentorship is the bridge. Chapter 5, how to find a mentor, even if you don't have one yet. Here's the real question. How do you get one? Stop waiting for them to find you. A lot of people sitting around thinking someone's gonna pick them up. Nah, you gotta be intentional. Look for people you admire, people doing what you do, and reach out. Add value before you ask for value. Don't just slide into somebody's inbox saying, will you mentor me? Show up with curiosity, effort, and willingness to do the work. Ask thoughtful questions. Be consistent. Look beyond the titles. Sometimes the best mentor isn't the CEO. It might be the quiet senior manager who knows how the system really works. And don't limit yourself to one. You can have mentors from different areas of life, career, finances, personal growth, as well as relationships. Chapter 6, practical next steps for you. Here's what I want you to do after this episode. 1, write down 3 people you admire in your field. 2, Reach out to one of them this week with a thoughtful question. Not, can you be my mentor? But something like, I admire the way you've grown your career. What's one lesson you wish you had learned sooner? 3, pay attention to who responds and who pours into you. That's how you'll know if mentorship energy is there. It's not about begging someone to guide you. It's about building real relationships that sharpen you over time. In closing, bringing it all together. At the end of the day, nobody makes it alone. From broke to boardroom is not just about money, titles, or corner office. It's about growth, and growth happens faster when you got someone who's been there, who's done that, who's willing to help you avoid those potholes. So if you're serious about moving up, stop trying to play hero on your own. Go find your mentor, learn from them, apply what they teach you, because the truth is the right mentor doesn't change your career, they change your life. This has been From Broke to Boardroom. Listen, if this hits home for you, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, your story isn't over. The boardroom is waiting, but you don't have to walk into it alone. Until next time.